Key class. You know what Master Key is. Master Key is about one key opening many locks. Not many keys trying to open up as many locks as possible. John chapter 14, which is a passage of scripture that says, in my Father's house are many mansions or many different apartments. It's like a hotel. If you got one key, just like the housekeepers do, and they can open up all the rooms, then you only need one key to open up joy, peace, hope, faith. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. One key to open up all these things. You just got to know what the one key is. And that's what Master Key Class is about. I'm here to give you keys. I'm here to help you understand how to use those keys and how to open them up. Now, today, we're going to talk about direction. And direction from the aspect of understanding where we come from, who we are, all of that. That's what Master Key does. We twist subjects like a Rubik's Cube. We turn things around and we look at them and we say, that's interesting. All right, let's talk about this. One of the things we are able to do on Wednesday nights, or whenever you're watching, this might be a Thursday night, I don't know when it is when you watch it, because through the miracle of internet and web and things of that sort, you can watch this as anytime you want. So whatever time you're watching this, wherever you are, one of the things that we understand about this is that direction is how you perceive things, how you see things. It's not always about how other people talk about it or what other people say it ought to be. It's how you see things. And this is what I fight for every single day in my life. When I get up and in my time when I do my meditation, what I want to do is I ask for clarity in my perception. In other words, give me clarity in how I see things. I want to be clear in where I'm going this week, or today, because I do this every day. What is it I want to accomplish? Direction. If I can get that clarity on it. I don't care if, there are people who have lists and they'll get up in the morning and they'll have a checklist of 14 things they want to accomplish. Look, I don't care. I usually do 3. If I can get one of them accomplished, you see, that's all you get done. Listen, it's better to get something finished than to get a whole bunch of things half done. If you can get one thing finished, it's better to do that. I've learned that sometimes even in my writing, when I write my books that I write, that it's best to finish the whole chapter. If I can get a chapter done, fine. If my goal is half a chapter, go ahead and finish half the chapter. At least I know I got that done. Instead of, well, I'm just waiting for inspiration, and when I get inspiration, then I'm going to write my book, or when I get inspiration, then I'm going to write a song. I'm waiting. It's been 3 days now, 3 weeks now. I'm just waiting for that inspiration to hit me. Well, instead of waiting for inspiration, just get right in there and do your thing. Just do it. It may be horrible, but at least you got it done. And if you can do 3 or 4 or 5 horrible things, at least if you keep doing it, sooner or later, you're going to skip the horrible and go to a hallelujah. And that's one of the most beautiful things in the world. It's about finishing things that we have inside of our spirit. Because if I've learned anything about ideas and about blessing and miracles and things of that sort, I believe that they pass all around you. I believe they circle you. I believe they move in and out. I believe they move through you. I believe they're in front of your face. I believe that sometimes you can grab an idea, just grab it. I believe these things that inspire us are all around us. And when an idea is coming, or when something hits, you grab that thing and you work it the best you can. And when you understand that, you don't let life just so pull you down that you just don't feel like doing anything at all. And that's why I say change your perception, your direction. In other words, take it up a little higher. I do something called Sensational Sundays on Sunday mornings that you can find on Facebook. Just look for Dr. Ed Montgomery and you can find it. And we dealt with direction. And direction is going to a higher place. We want to go to a higher place where we can look at things from a totally different level. That's what this master key is about. If I can get to a new level, find direction to a new space, then I can get to a new place. That's the goal. John chapter 14, when it speaks about in my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. It's saying that there are so many things in what we call God's kingdom. So many different spaces. I believe peace. I believe joy is there. Hope, faith, as we talked about earlier. All these things are there. And if we can see that all these things are there, it can be overwhelming if you go to Hope and jiggle the doorknob and you can't get in. You knock on joy and you can't get in. You knock on happiness and you can't get in. But what if I got a key? And that's what I ask for every day. Lord, give me the key. Show me the key of how to get in. I'll give you an example. Let's take happy. The word happy, it comes from the word blessed. Actually, the word blessed, when you look it up out of the Greek, means happy. And if I want to be happy, I understand that life has got its ups and downs. That's what you learn. If you learn that, then you won't get discouraged when you're not happy. Some days you feel happy, some days you won't. Life has its ups and downs. Some days you feel happy, some days you don't. If you can get that through your head, then you won't be discouraged when you don't feel happy. Now that's a new direction. That's a new perception. There are some people who just go through life. I don't feel happy. Something's wrong with me. I can't, I may be happy today, but then I'm not happy for 3 days. What's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. This is the way life is. You're not going to feel that way all the time. And notice what I just said. You're not going to feel happy. That doesn't mean you're not happy. It just means you don't feel it. Sometimes it just might be the sun didn't come. The clouds are in the sky. I don't feel it. It's cold. I don't feel it. Somebody teed you off. I don't feel it. Somebody said the wrong thing and you didn't process it properly. I don't feel it. Something happened on the job. I don't feel it. And so now you don't feel happy. But then the next day you wake up, you won the lottery. Might not have been a big one. You might only get the scratch one and got $15. Hey, $15 you didn't have. You say, I won it. You feel happy. Yeah. Somebody calls you up and say, hey, I got some good news. Hey, got into school, got into college, got accepted. Wow. And you feel good. And you say, boy, this been a good day. Now, all of that happiness is already inside of you. It's just that other things cloud it up. This is what I'm talking about. Now that you know that, then when a bad day comes along, you realize just what I just said. Things just kind of got clouded up. No big deal. This is going to turn around for me in the morning. Weeping can only endure for a night. Joy comes in the morning. So when you get up in the morning, you turn around. And, well, I tell you what, before you go to sleep at night, you turn all this stuff over. You say, look, all this junk I had, bam, I let it go. Release it. You say, where is it going? Don't care where it goes. As a matter of fact, I see it as I see my arms as pipes. I just kind of put my arms down, let my palms hit the floor like that, and just let it go down the floor. It'll go down. It'll go down. You know, let it go back to hell where it came from. I know I said it, but let it go. And just let it go like it just flushing out. Then go ahead and get you some shut-eye because it's gone. When you wake up in the morning, you flip your hands over because now you're in a receptive mood. Take your deep breath and release it. And now as you do that, you begin to say these things and ask some of these questions. As you breathe in and as you breathe out, you ask these questions. Say, look, what is it that I can experience today that will give me that happiness? Show it to me. Let me see it. Breathe it in, breathe it out, let it go. And then go on and start taking your steps and start living. And guess what you'll find out? You will notice that you will begin to see things that you've never seen before. There are things that'll make you happy that you didn't even realize would make you happy. Look, I found that out in life. Trust those things. Look, I'm going to come back and I'm going to pray a prayer for you, and I'm going to show you a little technique that you can use. It's going to make a difference. I'll be right back, okay? All right, watch this. Look, I want you to take a moment right here before I give you this last point. The lifeblood of any organization is support, how people feel about that organization, what they think about, and can we catch your attention long enough to support it in a tangible way. And I really appreciate your prayers, and I appreciate all of the goodwill that you have toward us. And another way in which to express that is how you give. Giving is that lifeblood. Giving. When I see your name, and see nowadays it's a little bit different. I wouldn't necessarily see all the names. You know, they do the envelopes and you give in church and everything. But now, close to 80% of our giving is done online. And I love it. I appreciate it. So keep doing what you're doing. This is a brand new year. I want you to take a moment right here, right now, and prepare. Get one of your best gifts that you're getting ready to give online. I know some of you may give it a different way, and we'll talk to that in a moment. But those of you that are going to give online, I want you to take this moment right here. First thing I'm going to say is that you can give through your app. Our app has been updated to such an extent. Download it, Abundant Life Center. You will love it. It's right on your phone. If you happen to want to watch our broadcast on Sunday, all you do is it's on your app, it's on your phone, your iPad, or whatever, your computer. You hit that button, kabam, hit live stream, bam. You're immediately into our service. That's how fast that goes. When you're ready to give, like right now, all you have to do on the app is hit the give button. It does not take you out of the app. That the message continues on. You can actually still hear me talking, and the give button is right there, and you can give. And here's how you give. You give through your text to give. That's what that's connected to. See how easy this is? And you can use your phone. Just pick up your phone and use your phone and do your text to give on your phone. And all you got to do is text 713-742-2035. That's 713-742-2035. 2035. And you text that number. That's the number you put in there. And you, in the message, you decide what you're going to give. What is this? What you going to give? $20, $22 for the new year? You're going to get $50, $100? What are you going to give? Whatever you're going to give. And people say, there are people who have money who want to give, especially on this Sunday, the first Sunday of the year. And you can do it, and it goes immediately. I actually can see your name. Yeah, I can't see it on this one because I don't have the app open. But I actually can see your name when it happens immediately. And you can text to give. And that's how that works. Just type the number on that message line, press that send button, bing, and it goes like immediately. Not only that, you can go to myalc.org. That's myalc.org. That's our website. That's the big site. That's the major site. And you can hit that donate button, that give button, and the screen will pop up, and it's a new 2022 screen, and you can give through that. All your information is safe and secure, and do it right now. Do it right now. I'm taking the time now. Do it right now. Then, of course, so you got your web, and you got your phone, you got your app, text to give. Yeah, that all comes together. But you can. There are those who are also giving. I sent out a letter to a lot of people, and just to let them know, touch is very important. Some people just want to touch something, and that's one of the reasons I sent out that letter, so you could just kind of. I wrote it myself, signed it. All that is important. So you can take that letter. If you got an envelope and you want to mail that envelope back, mail it back. If not, you can create your own envelope. You just want to do a check on it, or just drop it by the building, or whenever you want to, or whatever you want to do, mail it, because everything is still safe and secure, and that's at Abundant Life Center, P.O. Box 772-300, Houston, Texas 77215. Now those numbers will be up on slates throughout your broadcast. You'll be able to see it. But right at the first of this year, do that today. If you can't do it now, do it as soon as we go off. But make sure you do it, because this is not only the lifeblood, but this will make you feel so good inside. This is what enables us to speak to this next generation. There's going to be so many things. Let me go back into my class. If there's anything that you take away from today, take this. Inside of me is great joy. I was created for a reason. And that reason has yet to even be released upon the public. So you take that breath in, everything hinges on it. Let it out. You say, why you keep talking about breathing? Because you see, when you focus on that breath coming in and going out, you don't focus on anything else. And when you release that at night and open your receptive modes in the morning, release, receive, release at night, receive in the morning, what you learn is that you got so much to live for, and you will be shown great things. Wait till you see the big one. It's going to blow you away. Look, take a moment. Share this with a family member. Share this with a friend. Your comments are so important. If you're living other than the city of Houston, let me know what city you're from. Let me know what state you're from. If it's not Texas, let me know what country you're from. If you're out of the country, I don't know where you're coming from. Take a moment, take a time. If you've not watched us on the app, watch us on the app. Go to myalc.org. All of those good things. And if you're not at Dr. Ed's Place, hey, check that out. That's one of the new things. You can go to Google and look it up, Dr. Ed's Place. And you say, oh, this is a new space. And you can chat there. You can post. You can do a lot of good things there. I want to hear what you have to say. Look, I got to go. Thank you so much for being with us in our Master Key class.